Amid the twinkling lights and whispered secrets of Beverly Hills elite enclaves, Kris Jenner's 70th birthday bash emerged as a spectacle of unbridled opulence, where familial fissures simmered just beneath the surface of champagne toasts. Kourtney Kardashian, the eldest of the Kardashian-Jenner siblings at 46, arrived with a demeanor as cool as the evening fog rolling in from the Pacific. Seated in the plush rear of a chauffeured sedan, her expression betrayed a storm of irritation, lips pursed, brows furrowed in quiet contemplation. It was a stark visual counterpoint to the evening's theme: James Bond, all sleek sophistication and high-stakes allure. For those attuned to the family's intricate dynamics, Kourtney's frostiness hinted at deeper undercurrents, particularly her well-documented rift with sister Khloe, who at 41, was also in attendance, her presence a potential catalyst for unease. Kourtney's signature stoicism has long been a hallmark of her public persona, a blend of poise and restraint that she once humorously likened to smiling on the inside via Instagram. Yet on this night, the mask slipped ever so slightly, revealing the toll of ongoing familial discord. The feud, chronicled with raw candor on the Kardashians, stems from years of perceived slights, business encroachments, personal boundary violations, and the relentless pressure of their shared spotlight. Khloe's attendance at the gala, mere weeks after a particularly heated on-screen confrontation, amplified the tension. Whispers among guests speculated whether the sisters exchanged words, or avoided them altogether, amid the swirl of A-listers and orchestral swells. The party itself was a masterstroke of excess, orchestrated by Kris's 6 children: Kourtney, Kim, Khloe, Rob, Kylie, and Kendall. Hosted at the palatial estate of Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez, the venue transformed into a 007 wonderland, crystal chandeliers mimicking casino lights, waitstaff in tailored tuxedos, and interactive installations evoking Bond's globetrotting exploits. Approximately 300 invitees, a who's who of Hollywood royalty, descended upon the grounds. Oprah Winfrey in emerald velvet, exuding gravitas; Mariah Carey, her sequin gown catching every flashbulb; Adele, voice like velvet thunder; Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, a regal duo navigating post-royal poise; Paris Hilton, effervescent in pink tulle; Snoop Dogg, puffing laid-back charisma; Gayle King, journalistic elegance personified; Niecy Nash, bursts of infectious laughter; Sarah Paulson, enigmatic in midnight blue; and Naomi Watts' timeless allure. The air hummed with exclusive scents, jasmine and oud, mingling with the clink of vintage Dom Perignon flutes. No detail escaped Kris's meticulous eye. A live performance by Bruno Mars electrified the crowd, his falsetto slicing through the night as he crooned hits tailored to the theme, Uptown Funk reimagined as a spy thriller anthem. Insiders painted a portrait of Kris as the vivacious heart of the affair, over the top, glamorous, and full of love, her enthusiasm a contagious force that bridged generations. Dressed in a custom Versace gown evoking Bond girl's past, she flitted from cluster to cluster, her laughter a beacon amid the revelry. Notably absent were the prying lenses of reality TV. This was a private sanctum, a rare respite for the family to honor their matriarch without scripts or confessionals. Yet, the evening's glamour was punctuated by logistical hiccups that underscored the event's scale. The bass-heavy soundtrack in Mars's powerhouse set reverberated so profoundly that neighboring estates, bastions of old Hollywood money, summoned authorities thrice. Police cruisers sliced through the night, officers issuing stern warnings for noise violations post 10 p.m. The final intervention was comically cinematic, guests dispersing under a canopy of stars as cops mandated the dismantling of towering decorative hedges, meant to shield the throng from paparazzi, erected without permits. The hedges, lush sentinels of privacy, were uprooted unceremoniously, a fittingly chaotic coda to a night defined by controlled chaos. Kris's affinity with hosts Bezos and Sanchez runs deep, forged in mutual orbits of power and philanthropy. The quartet, Kris arm-in-arm with boyfriend Corey Gamble, frequently graces red carpets and yacht decks together. Their bond crystallized at Bezos and Sanchez's recent nuptials, a starlit affair in Venice that Kris later lauded on social media. In September, she spotlighted Sanchez's children's book Tackling Dyslexia, praising its empathy and insight. Such endorsements reflect Kris's savvy as a connector, weaving her family's narrative into broader cultural tapestries. The estate, with its infinity pools and helipads, served as the perfect stage, vast enough for Bond-inspired escapades, intimate for heartfelt toasts. For Kourtney, the night encapsulated her complex dance with the family machine. As the founder of Poosh, a wellness empire championing holistic living, She often positions herself as the outlier, eschewing the frenzy for yoga retreats and organic elixirs. Her marriage to Travis Barker, a rock-solid union since 2022, has further insulated her, birthing son Rocky and solidifying her main character energy. Yet, the siren call of legacy events like this pulls her back, where old wounds with Khloe, fueled by Good Americans' shadow over schemes, threaten to reopen. Khloe, ever the emotive counterpoint, has voiced regrets on the show, but reconciliation remains elusive. The broader Kardashian-Jenner saga thrives on such drama, transforming private spats into public catharsis. Kris, the architect of their $2 billion brand, wields birthdays like this as unifiers, reminders of shared triumphs from keeping up to billion-dollar exits. At 70, her vitality defies chronology. Anecdotes abound of her rising at dawn for Peloton sessions, plotting next ventures with the fervor of a debutante. The party's success, noise complaints notwithstanding, affirmed her reign, a woman who turned 6 kids into moguls, blending ruthlessness with tenderness. As dawn crept over the hills, guests departed with goodie bags of custom caviar and truffles, but the real takeaways were intangible: forged alliances, mended or tested bonds. For Kourtney, the frosty arrival might evolve into a thaw. For Kris, another milestone etched in extravagance. In the end, the bash wasn't just a party, it was a microcosm of empire building, glamorous facades masking the grit of endurance, where even in discord, family endures.